Alright, so as many of you know, I've made multiple videos in the past on how to rank up inside of CSGO and the tips and tricks that kind of do so as a solo queue or a solo player, right? It can be extremely challenging and difficult to do, and I've told you guys in the past to not expect to win, and even if you're dropping 40 kills and dropping, so much ADR and being the top fragger of every game, you're still, likely to lose just because you're solo queue. That's just how it goes, right? And I kind of wanted to make a video today ranting and talking about my thoughts and experiences and, what we can do to expand on this and things that I've learned since posting those videos and things I've recognized since then. So before we get into the video though, guys, you guys can help me out by subscribing to my channel and checking out my socials. I'm trying to grow and I post videos every single day for you guys to help teach you and to help you guys learn with me as we rise to the top and make it to where we're trying to be. So that would help me out so much, guys. I would appreciate it so much, and I appreciate all of your comments and support on these videos. So thank you so much. All right, now let's talk about solo queuing, right? Now, I've recently been solo queuing, and it's just some of the most painful experiences I've had, right? There's just been lobbies where I feel like I want to lose my mind, and I've had teammates that are just absolutely whining and complaining about everything. I've played against players on the other team that are having boosting services boost them, and playing against people on 200 ping for some reason. So it's a painful experience, guys, right? It is extremely painful, and there's no way to get around that, and there's no way to look past that. It's painful, right? It's so much better and so much easier to queue with your friends and queue with your buddies, and especially if you can get a 5 queue going or a 4 queue, you're gonna have a much better time, right? And I've kind of realized that, like, oh, it can be so hard, man. It can be so difficult to solo queue, but what we have to do in order to actually win in these games and to play better is not tilt, right? Tilting is how you're going to lose all of these games, even games that you might be able to win. Like, you're playing, the odds are against you, but you tilted, so it's just impossible, right? So I've realized in my own gameplay that when I start tilting off the rails because of the stuff that's going on in these lobbies, we're almost certainly going to lose, right? Because a lot of you guys might be like, Kojo, I drop 40 kills every game and I'm still losing. And yeah, me too. Like, I will drop 40 kills, but usually the games I lose when I'm dropping 40 kills are the ones where I'm so tilted and my teammates are just like doing the dumbest things and the other team is making me so mad. So I start being toxic or, not coming to my teammates, right? And yes, it is their fault, right? It is a lot of time their fault for messing up and not doing things right. But when I start getting toxic and I start yelling or start at myself, I never yell at my teammates, but when I start getting mad and angry and I start no calming and being so mad, that's when we start losing. You know what I mean? My teammates, I don't need to rely on their comms, right? But they need to rely on me because a lot of the info that they need is coming from me, right? So I can help them out by not being angry and not no calming and actually like trying my hardest, even though the situation is just so bad, by trying my hardest to, help them out and hold their hand along the way. So I've kind of realized that, like, oh, it's so painful, right? It is so painful to solo queue, and especially when you get way up at the top and, like, guys, like, I have 3,600 elo-ish, right? Like, I solo queue and I'm going to get put with players that are a lot lower level than me on my team to make up for the fact that I have a little higher elo, right? So it's always going to feel like an uphill battle and an uphill struggle when I'm solo queuing, and that's just something that I've learned that I have to accept, right? But guys, as hard as it may be to keep your sanity, as hard as it may be to try to stay in the game mentally, you have to do it. If you start not doing that, then you're gonna lose, right? So what I've realized I have to do is I have to start, hey, I'm flashing for you here. Hey, I'm gonna throw this smoke for you. It's a one-way. Use it on this side. Or hey, I'm gonna make this play. Come with me, right? I'm literally holding the hand of my teammates. I'm holding their hand and helping them win the round with me, right? Because you are only one person. There is only one of you. You could kill 4 guys on the other team and you still lose the round. I mean, hey, you could kill 5 guys on the other team and you still lose the round because you don't defuse the bomb or something, right? So it is not a solo game. It is a team game. And as hard as it is to play with some of these people and some of these, horrible people in these pugs, because some people on the pugs, guys, they are bad people. These people are bad people. I stream my games, right? And the amount of times I've had to mute my teammates and mute the players in these pugs because they're saying stuff that is literally bannable. It's so bad. Like, you can't be saying this stuff. It's insane. There's horrible people on these platforms. But if you want to win, it might be, hey, I have to mute these guys, but I'm still going to try to calm and I'm still going to try to work with them. Like, these guys are not good people, but if I want to win this game, like I just gotta do my job and gotta support my teammates, right? They're not gonna do the same for you. In these games, guys, do not expect your teammates to support you. Do not expect them to help you. Do not expect anything from them. Do not expect it. It's not gonna happen, right? And if it does happen, then that's a bonus. When I start going into these games expecting them to help me and expecting them to do stuff, I just want to rage. I just want to like throw my headset off because nobody's doing what I expect them to do. Nobody's holding the angles I think they're holding. Nobody's doing the most basic stuff, right? If I just go into the game with no expectations, I'm just playing the game, you know, I'm just here to frag out, help my teammates and hold their hand, then boom. Now we have a higher chance to win. Now I take that like 40% chance to win and I push it to maybe a 65%, like 70% if I'm lucky. You know what I mean? Like, you're never going to win every game. You're never. But it's about pushing those percentages higher and making decisions inside every single round to push your decision or percentages higher, right? Like saving. So one thing I've noticed too, guys, is that none of you guys know how to save, right? In these pugs and games, I've realized that nobody knows how to save. I get that it's a pug. I get it, right? We're just playing for fun pretty much. We're not playing super competitive and seriously, but you can still save your guns and you can still save to have a better chance in the next round, right? I see so many people, it's a 1v4 and they're running in with 10 seconds left to try to get kills. And I'm like, dude, you're trying to get 1 kill in the round, but if you would have saved your gun, maybe you get a 3K next round, maybe you get a 4K next round, and plus then you could drop your teammate something. These people don't understand that, like, saving is so important to CSGO, and as boring as it is and as sad as it is, sometimes you have to do it in order to win games. You know, so it's just a lot of stuff, guys, that people don't understand inside of these pugs and matches that I've realized that people just aren't taught that. They just don't understand it, and it's kind of up to us to, you know, start doing that kind of stuff and teaching these players. So that's my little rant on solo queuing. I've realized a lot over the past months, and if any of you have watched my streams, you know I'll tell you guys all these tips, but it's so hard to do because you just have this rage inside of you when you have some of these people on your team that are just not good people. They're just really bad people that say awful things, and it can be hard, man. It gets hard, right? Like, we're human, man. We're human. It's I can tell you guys one thing and then do something completely different, right? So it's just about recognizing it and trying your best to prevent that from happening. So that's my thoughts on solo queuing. That's my little update for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this kind of video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel like I mentioned earlier. I'll be uploading every single day. I have lots of bangers coming out for you guys, lots of good content, lots of juicy stuff, and I'm investing a lot of time and money into this channel, and I'm 100% committed to helping you guys improve alongside with me. So let's make it to the top together. This is our year. We're gonna have a great time, and I can't wait, guys. I can't wait. It's so exciting and so much fun, so much good stuff in the future. So let's make it happen. Let's do it. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace.